What if I told you that most people fail, not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they never plan all the way to the end? Today, we're diving into Law 29 of the 48 Laws of Power. Plan all the way to the end. This law is crucial for anyone who wants to transition from a short-term thinker to a long-term winner. This law might sound simple, but it's deceptively powerful. It's not enough to just plan your next move. You need to see the entire picture. Anticipate every consequence. As Robert Greene puts it, the ending is everything. When you only focus on the next step, you leave yourself vulnerable to surprises, resistance, and ultimately, failure. But when you visualize the full journey, you take control of the path and the outcome. Power players see the end first and then build backward. Consider Napoleon Bonaparte. He wasn't just a military genius, he was a master of preparation. In his campaigns, he didn't merely plan battles. He envisioned entire campaigns. He anticipated enemy reactions, weather patterns, terrain limitations, and political outcomes. This foresight allowed him to win battles before they even began, not through brute force, but through meticulous planning. However, even Napoleon faced downfall when he neglected this principle during the Russian campaign. He failed to plan for a long winter, which became a costly mistake. The lesson here is clear. Planning to the end works until you stop doing it. Now, let's explore why this law resonates on a psychological level. Under stress, our brains tend to focus on short-term survival, which clouds our judgment and leads to hasty decisions. Strategic thinkers employ a technique called backward planning or inversion thinking. They start with the ideal result and work backward to identify the steps needed to achieve it. Whether you want to build an empire, write a book, or secure a promotion, picture the final scene. Then plot the timeline backward to where you are today. This approach reduces uncertainty, limits emotional noise, and creates clarity. So, how can you apply Law 29 in your daily life? Start with your end goal. Don't just say, I want to be successful. Define what success looks like for you. Consider income, lifestyle, freedom, and impact. Break it down into phases. If it's your career, plan 5 to 10 years ahead. For health, think about your future energy needs. In relationships, consider long-term compatibility. Anticipate resistance. Who or what could stand in your way? Predict critics, market changes, and mental burnout, and build workarounds. Schedule checkpoints along the way. Don't wait until the end to track your progress. Revise and adapt as necessary. However, be cautious of the trap of over-planning. Some people get so caught up in planning that they never take action. They fear the unknown so much that they freeze in place. Law 29 isn't about achieving perfection. It's about gaining clarity. Your plan should be flexible. The future is unpredictable, so your strategy should bend, not break. Think like a chess master. Plan multiple moves ahead, but always be ready to pivot. Remember, people who fail to plan, plan to fail. But those who overplan may never start at all. Use Law 29 not just as a philosophy, but as a powerful tool in your arsenal. Whether in your career, business, relationships, or health, plan all the way to the end.